So few days back, my friend was trying to boil an egg, and actually there's a video for it. So I'm going to talk to Kunal. Just tell me, how do you see technology now? People would want to cook something, they want to watch a video. So you think, yeah, it's that easy?
Well, it's actually that easy. A lot of times, what happens is that you enter a kitchen and you have this conversations inside your head, the voice inside you. Should I do this? Should I do that? What can be made out of a banana, an idli? I've got cinnamon. Can I use this? I don't know. It's about time to you voice it out and just say, okay, Google, and talk rather than talking to yourself, and you'll be surprised there will be some really interesting answers. Not saying that every answer will be correct, but you've got answers. Just go through them. There is something that might click, and that's how it is.
Tell us about how you're using technology in your profession.
Well, with my profession, there's a lot of travel, and when you go to those far-flung countries, and especially the countryside, you're visiting farms or the farmers market or the spice markets. People may not understand English, so and you can't help it. So you go towards the French countryside. People are speaking French. Everything, the signboards, or even let's say the spice market that you go, everything is in French. So you don't know that spice, and it's written in French. You try and ask the guy. Possibly he talks only French, and I don't talk French. I take out my phone, go onto my Google Translate. There's this beautiful app that they've added wherein it recognizes the text and instantly, right on your screen, converts it into a preferred language that you understand. And that makes my job easy. That's only one part of it. Sometimes what I do is that I look at a menu, or I look at a ingredient, and I just pick up the ingredient and research how the hell did this ingredient come here. It's like you go to Australia, there is chili powder. Now, how did chili powder ended up in their cuisine? So you go there and you find there is traces of history on the Google that you see that, okay, it might have touted as traveled from India through this, and with the wars and with this is how it ends up there. So there's so much of trivia on food. There is so much trivia on how to cook. There is so much of trivia on what can be done. So it's all about using the technology to your advantage.
Now you know that on Instagram there's a trend like whatever people eat, they click the picture and they say, I had this for breakfast.
Yeah.
Now as a chef, I would say whatever looks good doesn't really taste good.
Yeah.
So how do you see this trend? How do you see yourself especially when you're preparing a dish, the presentation, and still making sure the taste is right?
Yeah. So you're right. People now, it's very important that the eyes should feast first. But at the end of the day, and this is very true with Indian food, that the food should really be something really incredible. That that depth in food, in the taste, has to be there. So whenever I travel or whenever I am using technology, I go through these pictures. I go through the recipes as well. I try it out. At the same time, there are so many other options. And there is always a mismatch. Somebody has done this, somebody has done a different step, and you kind of take into consideration and try and get them together. So you have a platform of various ways to access a particular recipe. You pick and choose, or possibly mix 2 or 3, and then come to a possible recipe wherein it looks good, at the same time it tastes great.